Hi Scorpio, there you are. Welcome to your unexpected reading for January 26th through February 9th. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below. All right. For Scorpio. Okay. The World. So perhaps an ending and a new beginning. Something has just come to completion. This is the ending of a book, not just a chapter, but a book. Could be a great thing, could be something that you're relieved. Either way, you're like, all right, now we're ready to set foot. Oh, ouch. We got some heartache here that was involved in that ending. Okay. Could have been a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sag. This could be because you were cheated on. Or that you wanted to, you didn't want to be in the relationship anymore. Or somebody didn't want to be in the relationship anymore. And they just were all kinds of twisted up about what to do about it. They didn't see any way out of the situation. It could be also too with the grieving that you or the other person don't see any way out of the grief right now. You're just completely enwebbed in it. Could have involved a earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. How do you like that? Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. It also could be that this is how you feel now, like, you know, very solitary and just only worried about your money, job security, that sort of thing. And there's a lot going on and it's kind of a burden. You're like, oh my gosh, I've got so much resting on my shoulders, or the other person is thinking that, but sorry, that's the way it is now. There might be strategic or very little communication, maybe indirect communication through texting. Maybe it's devolved to that because it's just, you know, with the heartache and what went on, it's just like, you know, I can't talk right now. I have to keep it strategic and completely devoid of emotion. Maybe they're just watching and waiting. And then maybe after that, they decided to end it. There could have been an ending because of it was just too painful. There's no coming back from that heartache for you. And now we're at the point where there's having gone inward to deal with, you know, the feelings, the fallout, that sort of thing. Okay. And now I know why I had that over there. All right. This is taking a look at, this is a 9, so it's almost a 10. And this is kind of taking a look at things that have transpired thus far and just how it's all playing out and, you know, thinking about this ending perhaps. And just what has gone on or what's been a part of that. Any subconscious issues. It's like you're taking stock emotionally, trying to figure everything out. King of Wands. Maybe this will help. Not really. Judgment. I wasn't laughing because of that. I'm laughing. You know, I'm going to sit here and fuss, and it's not going to make a difference. King of Wands, Judgment. So we have that Queen of Wands here. This could be talking about your person, Scorpio. Could have been a fire sign, very fire sign energy. It doesn't have to be. It's just that energy of the very on the move, adventurous, self-confident, assertive, warm, passionate about something, very outgoing, that sort of thing. So we're talking about your person because it's suited here. The Tower, ouch. Holy crap, 2 of Cups. Okay. The Emperor, all right. Well, we've got a situation that has fallen apart and there's been an ending, okay? We got that very clearly. Somebody has gone inward and is thinking about things, you know, pretty heavily about what's going on. It's involving your person, your mate, your person. All right, and indeed an ending. So this is the end, the fallout, like, oh my gosh, all of the past issues. This is a marriage, most likely, or a very committed, connected partnership that has just kind of devolved. And so we come to this where our past issues got the better of us. The relationship can't survive it. There's an ending. And or there's a decision to end it, right? So maybe there was like that separation, okay? But there's no new beginning. There's just still dealing with the separation, and then we finally have this ending here that you're thinking about, or it's coming, because we've got the decision before the final ending here, and that's involving your person. Anything you can tell me about the judgment here? It's about this judgment. It's funny because this is, that's not funny, but I mean, this is, you know, this is the first and then the last, and it looks like we've already foregone conclusion, the ending here. And now it's just cleaning up the fallout, and that could be because maybe you've met somebody and all of a sudden you've got a new romance. Holy cow, what's this judgment about? That's, talk about a 180. What's this judgment about? Okay, don't have to get sassy. Just wanted one card. Just kidding. Am I taking too long? Is that what it is? One card. Okay, yeah, this is about past issues with the soulmate coming home to roost. It's just too much at this point. It's just too much. Issues from the past. And it could be too for some of you that you made this decision largely based with your children in mind. Like, you know, maybe the ending had to do in part because it just wasn't, it was a difficult situation, or there was something that involved considering the kids. Maybe someone couldn't handle kids, or they didn't want kids, or the welfare of kids were at stake, things like that. But it was a situation probably for some of you involving kids. For others, this is a soulmate situation, even past life, you know, definite karmic connection here. This is a karmic card. This is a karmic card. So we got lots of karma here. We got lots of connections interwoven. Could be, you know, past life, that sort of thing. But it just, whatever happened, maybe it was slowly over time, like death by 1,000 cuts. You know what I mean? Like little tiny pinpricks over the time that eventually you just hemorrhage from. Perhaps this was it, because this is a long time coming, this ending and decision, and it is final. And we have the Tower here, which is Scorpio. Okay, so what's this Tower about? Whew, somebody has gotten decisive and just is calling the shots and is like, all right, this is how we're doing it. This is what's going to happen. No ifs, ands, or buts. I'm putting on a little sweater here because I'm a little chilly. And I don't think it's working out very well because, all right. Anyway, okay. So this could be an air sign for some of you. This could be, or it could be just the way that you or your person is behaving now. Very decisive, very cold, almost like a bitch. This, one of the means for this is a bitch card. So this could be Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra, but somebody is being very decisive and very strategic. Maybe communication is at a standstill. Maybe some of you are going to a counselor to be able to communicate, or this could be a lawyer to be able to help cut through the BS and communicate. Perhaps you've gone quite cold on each other. Perhaps this is someone's met someone online, or you've heard some news about your person, or just something from someone from your past. Maybe they've come back. Someone from your past has gotten in touch with you. What's this Queen of Swords and Tower about, please? Queen of Swords and Tower about. Okay. So perhaps maybe some of you have made the decision to reverse the decision that, you know, maybe there's that. Maybe all of a sudden the decision, you realize, oh my gosh, I don't want this to end. And you try to have that conversation. Perhaps this ended because someone is blaming you for everything. Maybe it was going well before, but we're not really, because we got a cutoff here. We got like, okay, let's decide to end it. And we did have strategic communication before. What's this Two of Cups about? Holy cow. Because that's a soulmate connection. We got a soulmate. What is it, the same person? What's going on there? What's this Two of Cups about? Never disappoint, Scorpio. Do you see that? The King of Cups. That just fell out, and we got the King of Cups. King of Swords, and we got the Queen of Swords. We got judgment, deciding it's over, but then we got somebody from the past, and then all of a sudden we got reversing that judgment. Or is it someone's just not able to look at their culpability, and that's why it ended? But then we got a soulmate here. And then we got going to see a counselor. Or we got going to see a judge or somebody. So this is all kinds of, interesting, Scorpio, because we've got an ending and then maybe we don't, and then we got backtracking. And I mean, there's 2 soulmate cards and we got King and Queen suited here. So what else for this 2 of Cups? Is it that you realize you had this epiphany? I don't want things to end. Let's go to our separate corners. I want to, I call it off. I don't want to proceed. Hold on a minute. Let me think about this. Let me really think about this, because it looks like it ended, and then all of a sudden you're going to decide to try and work it out with this person. Or is it just somebody's sick of the reason why it fell apart? It could be the reason why it fell apart was because somebody just is not willing to look at their culpability in a situation. They don't want things to change. They don't want to be responsible. They're having their doubts, perhaps. And it's because of this soulmate connection with your person. What's this 2 of Cups about? Perhaps they don't want to break free. Perhaps they feel guilty. Maybe there's guilt involved here and they don't want to end it. God, talk about a 180 reversal. I mean, we're like heading full steam ahead to that separation and that ending, and it's a big one. It's not done lightly, and then all of a sudden we've got this reversal right here out of the blue, this unexpected reversal of, oh my gosh, I'm having doubts. You know, I don't want to end it. I feel guilty. I feel badly. I'm sorry. I'm having a hard time looking at myself and my culpability. Can we please go talk to somebody that can help sort this out? Whoa. What's this Emperor? What's this Emperor? This could be Aries. Could be some of you can be dealing with an Aries. What's an Emperor? Oh. Hello. Emperor. Emperor. Okay, so we got 2 things here. It could be Taurus. This could be talking about this used to be the ideal relationship, and now we've gone from this to someone being completely unto themselves and detached, right? So we go from this creative, abundant, prosperous, nurturing energy to I just want to be by myself. What's that all about? Maybe this is a person wanting to sort it out. Could be that this person, in order to get a clearer head, because this is you in hermit mode thinking about things, to help with that, you're going to talk to somebody because you want this ideal relationship, or maybe you want a Taurus and you want to be this person, but you want to be it by yourself. You know, maybe this is about talking to somebody about sorting out how do we get back to what we had. I want this nurturing, creative, you know, period with this person again. I want to go there again. And I want things to be stable and secure. However, the way it is now, this is a very solitary energy right here. So it's like, how do we get this back? And it could be either talking to someone. I really do think it's talking to someone, honestly, that can help you sort this out. A trusted advisor, wise counsel. Or it could be that the soul searching is about establishing control and getting back to where things are stable and flourishing again. Okay, because it looks like there's a complete reversal of I don't want this to end after all. Wait a second, hold off. Call everything off. Let me think about it. We've got to get back to where we once were. How do we do that? Scorpio. 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 The sum is greater than the parts. However, be careful to not over machinate or try to control. There's an issue of control here in the relationship with this, because there's sort of an obsessive quality about things being just perfect or coming out a certain way, or someone having to manage a large part of the relationship. So yeah, there's an issue of control. This speaks to control. Someone might have been in charge of the relationship and micromanaging, and it just kind of got out of hand, and that destroyed the intimacy. But this is what you two have together is something, and it looks like both of you realize that. It's just we have to deal with the issues of, there it is, control. And it has to be creative and nurturing rather than controlling. And look at this is suited, Empress and Emperor. So we got these two here that are suited, and then these two are suited. This is a definite connection, soulmate relationship. This control and creativity and prosperity and containment and abundance has to be distilled and turn into this. Somehow, this is luxury and enjoying what you have, and the peaceful maintenance of it. The earning and the keeping, and the earning and the keeping and the enjoying and all that. So these two suited typically would produce a life of peaceful luxury, you know, give and take, reciprocity, all that. So perhaps that's what this is speaking to, is that, you know, we could have it all. We could have it all, but we've got to figure out how to do it, and somebody's got to figure out how to back off, and somebody's got to figure out how to allow, and I mean, it's all about control. That's what this is speaking to. Okay, Scorpio. Easy does it. Okay, well, doubling down on that. There is no need to hurry or force things to happen. Everything is occurring in perfect timing. Right. You take your time and think through this, Scorpio. Don't you rush. Don't you feel like you have to get out there and get back. This relationship was a long time being built, and it's going to be a long... It deserves your thinking and your consideration. And it looks like you don't want to walk away from it either, because this is... You know, you've built a life together here. There's a lot going on, and you really are. I mean, we got the Two of Cups. It's like you're made for each other, honestly. You know, we got the Major Arcana suited, and then we got the King and Queen here suited. So this is something that deserves your time and consideration. So you don't feel like you need to hurry or anything. All right, Scorpio. I wish you luck with this. That is what I have for you. I hope this was helpful, and I truly hope you work this out to your best interest. It's a damn shame, because it looks like there is quite a connection there. All right, good luck to you. Take care.